Okay, I'm back. Looking at ALKS here. It's just rallying to the top. Um, Hold on. I'm trying to find the link. I'm in. I guess if I'm late, I'm too late, but I don't think so. You guys can see that red line there?
ALKS.
Gosh, I always have a hard time. 1 second, guys. I'm waiting for that thing to approach that red line there. That red line is based on what I see in the. You guys can see that red. There you go. My cat is clawing me. Dude needs to go on a diet. Okay, I'm watching.
KEX.
There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Just couldn't find the link to send it to YouTube. To the Discord app. Okay, so here is the daily. I'm not too thrilled to jump into it until it. So it was rallying right here, which is a good spot as well. You see how it's touching all these areas? It touches many candles, wicks, and bodies. And then this is my red line up here, which is pretty much the top of this candle here, and the 2024. So that's just me being a little bit, idealistic, but it looks like it may just go down from here. But looks are often deceiving, so you have to be patient. I don't want to get in too early. I don't want to get faked in and then it pops back up. But it'll be fine because this is $20. Hey Dewey. Let's see if I can get this trade right. This is one. Okay, I'm in. Short at 20. There's a 4-cent spread. Okay, so this is what I see on the 5-minute. So it's all the way down here, 1952. This is obviously some kind of rumor news trade action going on. So usually I just break it up using the Fibonacci retracement, which I haven't seemed to be able to find on. Let me see. I'll find it later, guys. It's probably under drawings. Time series. See, I just want Fibonacci retrace. Fan, spiral. I just want lines. Maybe it's this one. What the hell is that? Okay. I'll figure it out later. Shouldn't be playing around right now. So it didn't quite touch the red line, which is pretty the furthest extent it would go, I think, on its first move. But what it did do is touch this area right here. That basically touches a lot of candles' bodies right here. And some wicks farther behind. So it's kind of at a good spot. And then next stop will be my red line. But I am in a little early, I think. But it did trigger on 5s right here. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping for this one to be a obviously, I want everything to go fast. So I don't like to hold my breath. But you know, the last thing I want is another pop like this. So, yeah, always stay on a defensive. Will it go up to here in the 2063? Maybe. So, gotta be careful. So, mentally, what I'm thinking is this is the ideal area for reversal at 2025. I took it right here because this is okay for a reversal and it's going against me right now. So now I'm thinking, is it going to hit the 2025? That's fine if it does, but if it goes past that, that's not fine, right? So this one's tricky because the next stop up here is 2040, which can create its own trend line right there in 2040 area. Yee. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get out at the high. There's a 4 cent spread. I'll get out at the high, I think, and then I'll get back in if I have to at 2025. If it doesn't go. Big jump on BIIB. Hey Dan. BIIB, that's a big stock in it. Yeah, that's a $300 stock. Awesome. Haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah, that's a big jump too. I'm surprised. Oh, it did. It showed up on my counter trend down here, but not up here. That's strange. Hopefully this doesn't go the way BIIB is going, because BIIB is not going down. It's moving. Actually, that BIIB looks like a good trade as well. It's just really expensive, Dan. Good eye. So what I see here is a scary bull flag on the 5 minute. So have to be careful. Let me just try to draw it for you. So bull flag is when you have this, when it's going down like this, like trickling downwards and leaving a flat bottom, kinda. This one's not creating much of a flat bottom, but it's like that. Like that. And it's breaking down. Nice. Alright, so let me get rid of these drawings here. Take 10 shares of BIIB. Don't tempt me, Dan. I need to focus on this one. Dan, you should announce it on the Discord. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit nervous because Jeremy shorted it too and is already covering a little bit. I'm just gonna let it ride down to here. If you guys aren't on the Discord app, Dan, maybe want to consider getting in on it. That'll be fun to have you. This may be a good place to cover a little bit because of the amount of movement it did. But I'm kind of stubborn like that. And I don't have as many shares as Jeremy does. Jeremy had like, I don't know, 1,500 shares. I have a little bit less than that. I'm gonna go on the Discord app right now and say cover ALKS at 19 something, just so I can execute it fast. But as usual, I'm just aiming for that 9 EMA. What's the VWAP at? 1928. That's like 50%. That's not ideal. Especially for a news trade. So I'm just gonna watch level 2 here and hoping for, you know, larger numbers and pop down a little bit. Reset a little bit and then go down. There we go. $0.05 spread. 69. Go back to the 5-minute chart to look at my blue line. It's at 56 right now. Okay, it's getting a little bit heavier on the bid, but try not to get faked out here. I like that 3. Next move is important to me. Okay, I'm out. 1967. Alright, that was good. That was a good 33-cent move. Dan says I don't have it on in the morning, so I can focus as I usually have it, a few trades all on together. Oh, cool. Dan, you sound familiar. Maybe we've spoke or messaged each other in the past, I think. Okay, so guys, Dan was talking about BIIB. Look at that. Look, it has some nice shape here. The way it's curling like this. But I mean, look. Holy crap, look at that. That is insane. Don't even know where to draw the line on this. It's probably up here somewhere. Can't even gauge. Yeah, I can't. This definitely needs to pull back a little bit, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Dan says, yes, I was part of your small group you started a year or so ago. Awesome, man. Well, it's glad to see you still around. Yeah, it's more than a year ago, Dan. I think it was more like 2. I'm not sure. Yeah, we were trying to keep it small. I remember. It was nice back then, right, Dan? Yeah. Dan says back in the days of the ticking clock. That clock finally died, by the way. I just threw it away less than a month ago. As I started losing track of time because the clock was going slower and slower regardless of the battery I put in. My wife was complaining that I was always having the time wrong. Kept looking at the wall clock. So I had to throw it away. Maybe I'll just buy another one. Yeah, small is best. It keeps the trolls out. You know, there's two ways to keep the trolls out. Either keep it small by by one means or another, or charge. And I call it the Beamer effect. It's like you spend a lot of money on a sedan, even though you're going to have all these maintenance issues, you're still going to be happy because you spent that money on it, you know? That's the mechanic talk of when you spend money, you feel like you've done something right regardless of the outcome. I like Beamers, by the way, but still, they are a little bit more maintenance than a Toyota, so to speak. Whereas if you bought like a Ford and you or something like a Hyundai, a lot of people are more for. Well, if you bought a Ford sedan, so or a Hyundai, back in the days, it's more like you're more focused on how much you're spending, and in which case you'll be cheaper on its maintenance. And then if the car falls apart, you'll blame the car, even though you may not have spent the amount of care into its maintenance. So I know people that have a Fox body Mustang, and if they actually spent the amount of effort into it, that thing runs perfect. But you know, most people will say they're a heap of junk because they never actually put the effort into it. That's what I mean by the Beamer effect. Um, so if I charge like $1,000, then people will get in on it. The people that do get in on it will be satisfied more or less because they felt like they got something premium. But if you say it's free, then they'll probably question how valid your how valid you are in the world. Dan, you're trying to kill your car? He said he changes oil in his Toyota once a year. 16 years later, it still runs great. I don't know. I know that's kind of like it's like a catch, isn't it? I got myself a 2003 Toyota Tundra, and there was a time where I just wished it would just break down on me so I can get rid of it, so I can trade it in for something else. Because you know you kind of want the newer models, but you have so much invested in your very first brand new car. In my case, it was a truck, and it just won't die on you. So you just end up keeping it, and you know it just now I just can't get rid of it. It looks, you know, doesn't look great, but still runs great. So what can you do? Just wait till it dies. Yeah. No, I wouldn't want my truck to die on me. What I would do is take that engine that won't die and put it in something nicer, like a classic truck or something. That would be awesome. A Toyota Heart inside like a old Chevy truck or Ford truck. Yeah, what's the point, right? That's the catch when you get a Toyota. Um, you have no good reason to get rid of it, except that it's old. So maybe change your oil routine to maybe once every 2 years. You may get lucky. ALKS? Okay. Looks like we got out at a good place. Jeremy covered many places just to make sure he doesn't hurt. It's not a bad idea. His last cover was down here. His last 100 shares. That's some nice execution right there. And he covered some more. So that's the difference between me and Jeremy a bit. Whereas I'll try to hold my breath and cover once or twice. Whereas he'll cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multiple times. Yeah, he'll cover multiple times, which probably averages out. At this moment, I think it kind of averaged equal to mine, but sometimes, at least he won't feel bad, you know, like I do sometimes. Like right here, it looks like it's about to go down some more. So that's, you know, same thing, same routine. Look away. If you don't have skin in the game, look away. Oh, whoa. If you guys can trade this, maybe. Well, that's a beautiful look, though. I don't like the cost, though. It's a penny stock. Ouch. Okay, I'm talking too much again. But that was another nice little one, I think. I think I'm gonna call it today, regardless of how early it is. I need to rest. Yeah, I need to take a break. So guys, if you can get on the poll, or yeah, get on the check out my YouTube and get on the poll and let me know if that TradeNet account would benefit you to watch me trade with that intro account. And maybe if you want to, you know, it's up to your discrepancy. If you want to, is that the right word? If you want to follow along, but I can't promise that I'm gonna do well. But it's worth a shot. Sounds kind of fun. Hey Lindsay. Well guys, I'm gonna end this here. I like how it's ending under 30 minutes this time. Take care guys.